Here,
everybody,
gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Now it's Aubameyang. Over to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Çalhanoğlu.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
After 7 minutes.
So, a breakthrough already. Vinicius Junior. He is starved of space and time. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Yamal. Has a look and plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No foul, says the referee. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is a brilliant interception. Fermin. And he plays one through. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look.
Shoots! Off the post! And that was very necessary. That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Nice looking ball. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Adeyemi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he...
Aubameyang! He's missed, but not by that far.
Aubameyang certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a go. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bastoni tries to pass it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bastoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Aubameyang might just make this. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's lost his man here. For Aubameyang. And the shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its...
Chance for a shot! Çalhanoğlu, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Chalobah promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar. And that pass just didn't quite work. And a chance! Well, that has not gone well. Real chance! Oh, it's Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? Van Dijk. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head
after the break.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's on it, can he get on? And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is lovely. Azar. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, a delicate chip through. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's going to be a booking. Ambitious ball here. Cross to the back post. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread out to the left. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Aubameyang looks to get on the end of this.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adeyemi. Fermin goes steaming forward. Balde. Bastoni. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Azar. That's been slipped through. Oh, no joy this time. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Well, Aubameyang! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's decided to go for it, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Balde. Van Dijk. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Çalhanoğlu. Hernandez cuts it out. It's a throw-in. Fermin tries from a long way out. Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Hazard. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. A probing pass. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Rafinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Aubameyang. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very...
Number 77.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, crossbar! Mbappe can get it clear. And it's Rijkaard. Bastoni. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Looking for the run. Foden. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Please make sure to
Calhanoglu
watch the
taking
screen
in the
for
accolades.
information.